Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Aaron Gordon here, and we are back here with Aaron Gordon Gaming. Obviously, with everything going on right now in the news, right now, something that's been going on under the radar is a lot of leakage of GTA 6. And I know that's probably on purpose because, everyone who's around Rockstar probably does not want a lot of things being leaked. But it normally naturally happens when there's not a lot of news and people go digging and there's a lot of other stuff going on. So, right now, the location is it's probably still going to be Vice City and in the South Americas. Obviously, no one really knows, but that is the overall gist of it. I know that there have been some Rio de Janeiro's and the Project Americas and everything else, but more than likely, in my personal belief, I do believe that it will be Vice City in the South American return, very similar to GTA Vice City, with a different little flair or twist to it. But obviously GTA 6 will be on PC. I know that for a fact. I'm not just guessing. I know that it will be on PC for a fact. And a lot of people have reached out and asked me, will it be on PC? And yes, it will be on PC. I'm not sure the due date. Everyone has asked me, what date do you believe is? I honestly don't know. I do know that it will be, sooner than later. Obviously, some people are saying it's going to be in 2022, 2023. I'm looking more towards it's probably going to be in the middle of 2022, right when school starts. 'Cause they normally always try to release like September. They've released, GTA 6, GTA 5 in September. They released GTA 4, and I believe 2007. It was April 2007. So, they kind of either try to release, at the beginning of a season. So whether it's, the beginning of summer or the beginning of fall, they try to release sometime towards there so they can get people that are normally going into, something new. So whether it's going into the summer, going into another year, because obviously people know that kids play games, so they want something to do. And that's the large, demographic of GTA. But at the end of the day, a lot of grown-ups play it, and it's, a grown-ups game. So more grown-ups probably play it. But at the end of the day, the setting is unknown. People don't really know that much. I would look to say it will probably either be in the 70s or in the present. I've always liked going back in time, but for me, there's nothing like the present. I like going back in video games and looking at, what it was. Now, obviously, the reason why it's really important is because when you look at certain things like, GTA, Vice City, GTA San Andreas, so those are games that really excelled and it was pushed back in time. But, the last two releases have been in present time and they've done absolutely well. So I would look for it to be present. I actually want it to be present. That's my, preference. I like the new digital age. I respect the past time, but I like when things are present. It makes everything a little bit better. So, look for, the story mode to flip time. So I am not opposed to it, but look for you to play maybe in the 70s and maybe even play in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, be ready for it to flip time. I think that that's something that is really going to really perceive the change for us. And also look for there to be multiple characters once again. I think, GTA 5 hit the mark when they had the three different characters, the three different personalities and the three different modes and the three different scenarios and three different settings that these all men were in different lives and, what happened, where they lived. And I think that built a lot of value. I hate to say it, but it built a lot of value for them to be really dysfunctional and made it more of a realistic game, instead of something that's fake and everything's all perfect and fine. And it's tough because me personally, Vice City is probably my favorite game, but the story mode was really cliche. It made too much sense. Sometimes a lot of story modes really shouldn't make sense. Like, how does this guy meet this guy? Or to me, that's always a little bit better. So obviously there's been a huge leak, and this is what I've been talking about. It's been the Project Americas, and there's been a lot of talks of what does that mean? And this where I'm getting the Rio de Janeiro, the entire United States, and all that. And obviously, I would look for that, and I think that would probably make this game the best. It's pretty much going to add. It's pretty much going to add San Andreas, and it's going to add in Vice City, and add in Liberty City and all these different towns, San Ferrero and Las Venturas. Is going to add in all these different places into one, and I think that that's going to be absolutely amazing. Combining all those together, it should be really fun, and I think that it will bring in a ton of value to the gaming world in general. It should bring in a ton of value to what is actually going on here in terms of the level of gameplay. And I think that being able to fly from city to city, being in different scenarios, it means a lot and it makes a lot of difference. So overall, that is really important. And obviously, the last question that a lot of people have asked is, will GTA 6 be online? And of course it will. There's been nothing that has been more successful in all of gaming than GTA 5. GTA 5 is the most successful thing ever in the history of gaming. It makes the most money. It's the most diverse. It's the most realistic. It's the most kept up with. And people are still playing it today. And that game is 7 years old. People have to understand that GTA, now it's 8 years old now because it came on 2013 at the end. So 7.5. But people are still playing that each and every day like it's realistic. So just respect mode that, you have to really put on it. And the great understanding of it is absolutely really amazing and really important. So, make sure you guys tune into my channel, like and subscribe. I make videos like this all the time. I'm just an up and coming YouTuber. Make sure you guys comment. I really want to be able to interact with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we are out.